Storm season is here, and we know that means slick roads, heavier traffic, and a much higher risk of accidents. So being prepared before something happens can protect you long after that storm passes. So we have David Godsey and Donovan Bertian from the Godsey Law Firm. They are here to talk about preparation both behind the wheel and inside your insurance policy so you can stay safe when those roads get slick. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Aaron. Thanks for having us.
So glad to have you here. So I'm coming to you first. When you review all of these cases that you see, what do you think is the most common mistake people are making?
First of all, it's not any fault of their own, but there's this term full coverage that's out there. And everybody likes to walk around and say, I have full coverage. But what insurance companies don't tell you is that coverage only applies to the car. And there are other coverages that are out there that are very helpful when people are involved in an accident. We call them first-party coverages through your own policy. Things like personal injury protection and uninsured motorists. And that leads to the second issue, which sometimes people have those coverages and they just don't want to use them because they're not familiar with what it means to have them and how it can help them in those situations.
You know what? You just taught me something even in this moment because I had no idea what full coverage meant. But you know what? You're so right that knowledge is power. And once we have the knowledge, we can then implement our own insurance policies and say, okay, this is what I'm looking for.
Right.
And so we hear the term uninsured motorist coverage a lot of times. And so, Donovan, tell me why that's so important here in Texas.
Well, I'm from Texas, born and raised, and I love my state. But unfortunately, in Texas, we have a lot of drivers who do not have coverage.
You are not wrong.
If you so happen to be one of those drivers who get hit by one of the drivers without coverage, well, then you're going to be stuck with all the bills,
It's a long
for
day.
medical, can't get your car fixed. But however, on the other side, if you're one of the lucky drivers, say you're up about maybe 9:30, listen to Good Morning Texas, and you remember hearing those attorneys from I just got hit. Well, you got insured motorist coverage, and now you're protected.
Yes, indeed.
You got that coverage, going to help you with your medical bills, going to help you get your car fixed.
Yes.
And also, if you miss work, it's going to help you with lost wages.
Okay, I think you're hitting all the notes that everyone wants to hear, especially when they're in that tough situation. Let's talk rainy weather, though, because we are experiencing it currently this past weekend and as we look to the rest of the week. So what are the most common bad decisions that drivers make on the wet roads, do you think?
The worst decision drivers make is they try to drive like it's not wet. So their speed is the same, their traveling distance is the same. So do yourself a favor. If you know you're going somewhere, set yourself up some more time so you don't have to drive as fast, and also so you can put a little bit more distance between you and the vehicles in front of you.
Yes, indeed, because you know what? That road rage, it tends to rise up when it's wet outside and we're trying to be where we need to be on time and everybody in your way. So yes, a little patience and a little grace for those around you and then also for yourself as well. Before we let you go, though, David, you're also doing something that's really special for Mother's Day. It is quickly approaching. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So we're as aware as everybody else just how important moms are in our lives and in our community. And we've always seen it as an obligation to serve our community and to look out for those people who really highlight some of the great things that are done. And who better to do that with than mothers?
Yes, indeed.
So we've got a great contest that's going on where we're asking people to nominate a mother, someone that they have seen go above and beyond, kind of their call of duty, which all moms do, but we certainly know some exceptions to that rule. And so we want people to log in to our website at IJustGotHit.com. There's a link that's there where you can go in and nominate somebody. And we've got a bunch of special gifts and things that are out there for us to really acknowledge the role that they're playing.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? You're right. All moms, they do a lot. At the end of the day, they keep our lives together, but why not highlight a few this year?
That's right.
Thank you both for being here this morning and giving us the knowledge we need so we can lean in as we are in this storm season and we can be careful on those roads. But we know who to call if we do get hit. If there's a mother, you guys, in your life who deserves to be celebrated this Mother's Day, the Godsey Law Firm wants to hear her story. You can nominate a special mom and learn so much more at IJustGotHit.com. And if you've been hit and hurt, call or click 214-I-GOT-HIT, or again, you can visit IJustGotHit.com.